Good evening students. Today we are going to discuss about data storage and write concept. We already know that what is data storage because we are using devices, mobile devices. In that we have a lot of storage medias are there. For example, SD card and physical storage device like that. Different type of storage medias are nowadays it is available in our market. But basically the data storage is the process of recording and retaining the digital information on a physical or virtual medium for a future retrieval. It functions by encoding data into binary format, that is zeros and ones, and writing it to storage media using magnetic, electrical or optical signals. In the early days, when I am studying, we are started using the physical storage device. It is called as a floppy disk. It is only it is having a capacity of 1.44 MB. After that only we invented that device. It is called as a CD. It is having the MB size only. It is 188 MB. After that what happened, they are invented the new device. It is called as a magnetic optical device. Wherever if it is facing any scratches or in that device, that is also possible to retrieve the information in the magnetic optical devices. After that only, after invention of flash process of activities, nowadays we are using the different storage medias, very flexible and very comfortable manner. In that case, storage media is also important because when I am starting in the year 1998, I think so, or 2000, at that time only we are using that floppy disk. Once if we store 1.44 MB means after that it is not possible to store extra data. It is not possible. One or two times if we erase the information and if you are loading a new information means after that that floppy disk will be, we need to put it in the dustbin only. But modern days it is totally changed. We have started using the very comfortable data storage concept. Let us see core storage classification, how it was happening. Storage is a primarily divided based on how the computer CPUs interact with it. In the last slide itself we have discussed about zeros and ones concept in the binary format. Basically it's having three major process of activities. One is primary, secondary storage and tertiary or offline storage. Primary storage, it is a fast and volatile storage. Simple example, it is a RAM and cache used for data actively being processed. It loses all information when power is removed. So it is just like that, when power is switched off means automatically all the data will be vanished. This is called as a primary storage concept. In the secondary storage, a non-volatile long-term storage, for example HD, SSD, that retains data without power but is slower than primary memory. So it is possible to we get the information very fast and accurate. Concept it is in applicable in the secondary storage. Then third one is it is tertiary and offline storage used for massive archives or backups, often involving a robotic mechanism. Also tape libraries are we are using. So generally nowadays we are using these three basic concept. One is primary storage, secondary storage and tertiary and offline storage. Apart from that, we are having some Google like that. They are also giving some storage spaces. That storage space, it is not related to basically it's not related to hard disk or a RAM or a backup process of activities. It is a cloud storage facilities. Common storage devices and solutions: direct attached storage, that is dash device physically connected to a single machine, such as solid state drives, that is called as a SSD. Faster, more durable drives using flash memory with no moving parts. Few minutes before only I am talking about that flash memory. That flash memory concept where we are implementing means solid state drives only, faster and more durable drives using flash memory with no moving parts. Here there is no moving parts we are using here. Then hard disk drives, we already know that what is hard disk. It is one of the component in the CPU. Traditional mechanical drives using spinning magnetic platters, slower but more cost effective for high capacity, because it is possible to store all the data, then easy to carry, and plug and play also nowadays it is possible. So it is also one of the very important concept in the storage media. Then USB flash drives and SD cards. USB highly portable and small scale. Yes, our floppy disk, sorry, our pen drives are USB flash drives, and SD cards. In mobile we are using the SD cards. That is very. It will store a number of photos, and size it is not a matter, and quality it is very super. Like that, USB flash drives and SD cards also we are started using. This and all comes under which category means direct attached storage, that is called as a dash process of activities. These devices it is possible to view in our physical eye itself. For example, solid state drives, SSD card. When you go and purchase a system means then they will ask. Then they maybe say it is a SSD drive, hard disk drive, and USB flash drives are there. With the help of that, we will store lot of information. Then network based storage, centralized system shared across a network. Network attached storage NAS, a dedicated file level server allowing multiple users to share files. Example, Synology and disk stations. With the help of that, we will store a number of files and images. It is possible to store. It is network attached storage. Then cloud storage, we already know that remote servers managed by third party providers like AWS and Google Cloud or Microsoft Azure are accessible over the internet. With the help of that also we are possible to store our informations. Then measuring data. Data is measured in bits, the smallest unit, and bytes, 8 bits. Common larger units include kilobytes, 1000 bytes, and megabytes, it is 1000 KB, gigabytes, 1000 MB standard for phones and laptops, terabytes, 1000 GB standard for external hard drives, and petabyte, it is exabyte, used by large corporation for massive data sets. Different RAID levels, RAID 0 striping, and RAID 1 it is a mirroring concept, RAID 2 it is a bit level striping with a dedicated party, RAID 3 it is a byte level striping with a dedicated party, and RAID 4 it is block level striping with a dedicated party. Now we will see one by one what is RAID 0, RAID 1, RAID 2, RAID 3 concept in the upcoming videos. Thank you.